Hello guys, I want to make this video for people who they want to save themselves, you know, um, save their virginity for somebody special, right? Save their virginity because of their own reasons. And I just want to remind people that there is nothing wrong with just saving yourself. There's nothing wrong with being a virgin. The media like to demonize people who want to save themselves, right? They say they're a loser, they're incel, they suck, they all these bad names, right? Demonizing them, shaming tactics, shaming people because they want to save themselves, shaming people because they hadn't commit to somebody, right? Look, if you save yourself, you can save yourself from a lot of problems, right? When you engage in a sexual activity, you want to make sure that person that you with are clean, vetted, don't have anything on them. I mean, right? You want them to be that special person because once you fornicate, there ain't going back, right? There ain't going back when you fornicate. Then you might catch something. You might have offspring that you unintended to have, right? You have an illegitimate child and all these stuff. Have sex out of wedlock. It brings all these negative connotations into your life. All these bad vibes, right? God forbid, you catch disease, you catch HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, because you engage in all these activities because you haven't vet the people. You want to vet the people who you are engaging in this sexual activity with. You want to be able to trust them, right? And the media, society, how society works and how society's function is, they demonize people, they shame people just because they're not willing to conform. They're not willing to let this idea that you have to have intercourse within a certain time frame within your age. You don't have to do that. If you aren't willing or aren't comfortable of doing it, you shouldn't have to. Nobody should pressure you to do it. All right? It's okay to save yourself. It's okay to save your virginity. All right? If somebody else want to do it, by all means, let them do it. But if you aren't compelled to do it, you should not do it. It's in the Bible, right? Save yourself for somebody you love. And not only that, you're being cautious where you plant your seed, guys. Save your seed. Your seed is very important, right? When you impregnate some vindictive partners, right? I know sexual urges is hard to overcome. I know it's in a human being to mate. But you have to be mentally strong and not conform to this ideology saying I have to fornicate when I get to a certain age in life. Right? Be a virgin whenever you want. Whenever you want. You don't have to conform to the standard of society. Alright? You have to live by God's words. And God's tell you this to prevent you from making all these mistakes in life. Alright? This is why the Bible set out like this. You gotta save yourself before marriage. When you get married, you trust your wife that she doesn't have any kind of ailments, any kind of pathogens that she can pass along to you. Right? And you know that she's clean. This is why people save themselves. For people that's somebody special. And this in sexual activity, these are sacred acts. You should save for somebody special in your life. You cannot, it devalue the practices. You go having all these intercourse with all these people, you're devaluing the sacred acts of having, intercourse. People might say you're a loser. Oh, you're this and that and that. Who cares what they say, man? They call me a loser. I don't care. I'm not bothered by people's words. Insults. They can insult all they want. Alright? Because at the end of the day, I'm looking out for myself. I'm putting myself in a better position in life. I'm putting out myself so I won't have to catch all these unwanted attention, all these diseases. A strong person is a person who could say no. A mentally strong person who could resist these urges. Right? So when you save yourself, it shows you that you're more stronger than most people out there. You're mentally stable than most people out there. You're not easily persuaded by the masses. You're not easily being convinced by other people. You're not a follower. You're a leader of your own life. If you don't conform to their practices. Right? That's what I keep saying. There's nothing wrong with saving yourself. There's nothing wrong with virginity. You're only looking out for your own interests. Who's gonna look out for you? Nobody. You have to look out for yourself. You go all having all these promiscuous sex. You don't know what you're gonna catch. Do you trust all these people? No. These people, they don't care for you, right? They see they can get you. They bring all this evil entity into your life, evil spirits, these bad vibes into your life because you think you could trust them, but actually you can't trust them. That's why you have to vet every partner that you with. You have to vet them thoroughly to see whether they're hiding anything from you. Are they clean? Are they this, that, and that, and the third, right? And the media demonize people who want to do this. They demonize the shame. Oh, you're a loser. You're a 40-year-old. All this stuff, right? And then they call you. And then if you don't, you'll be shunned by society. Society look down on you. You're an incel. You couldn't get nobody. Who cares what they say? Mind them. Don't care what they say, man. It's not. At the end of the day, they're not looking at your best interests, right? And then back to my point that they're showing themselves as weak as well. They're conformists. They're conformists of societal structures of how sex is perceived. That you're supposed to do it with anybody, anywhere, anytime. No. That doesn't happen like that. You're going to bring more trouble to yourself, more headache, more drama than you really need in your life. The strongest man out there, they could control their urges. Look at monks, right? Look at people who's very religious. They are mentally strong. They're not easily compromised. All right, so if you're willing to say yourself, just look at a different perspective, look at it a different light. That you're a strong person. You're not mentally weak. They like to chastise people because I want to save myself. Say all these bad stuff. Well, you know what? Who cares what they say? It's okay to save yourself. It's okay to hold your seed. It's okay. You gotta be protective with your seeds. You don't want to plant your seeds in some demon out there that's out there to get you to destroy your life. That don't even share the same belief as you. That could turn on you within a split second. Those are not what you want to practice these sacred acts with. These sacred acts are meant to be with you and a very special person in your life. Get married, then do it. People keep saying don't have sex out of wedlock. You know why? Because you're saving yourself the trouble from discovering all these unknown events, unknown things in other people's lives. You just can't trust people these days, man. And especially how the world is, how promiscuous people are, and all these women have all these high body counts. You don't know what they catch. If you're a person who have like thousands of body counts, like wait a minute, within those thousands, I'm sure you're gonna bound to catch something. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to catch nothing that you have. You know, been to a place where people have been there already. I don't want to share that kind of experience with anybody else like that. And they want to be proud of it. Oh, I slept with this much. It just means that you're being used. That's it. At that point, when you have that much partners in your life, you're just an object. That's what it is. You're just an object. You're nothing special. You're not pure. That's what it is. And that's what it means when you say to yourself, you're pure. You're not corrupted. You're not bounded by these structures of how the media betrays of what a guy's supposed to be. Alright? An alpha is not a guy who's easily given to sex all the time. An alpha, one of the characteristics of an alpha, he can control himself. He don't revolve around sex all the time. He don't need sex. Alright? He'll get it when he wants it. You gotta put yourself in that light too. You'll get it what you want it. When you want it, you get it. Not only that, if you say no, That's gonna make you more attractive to certain females, right? Because out there, females they don't like to get rejected. They don't like to say no to. They don't like men refusing them, right? Because of that, it shows you have more leadership in life. You become more attractive because they know that they can't have you. When they know they can't have you, they want you even more, right? So you need to learn to save yourself. Why do you think all these Arab men want 72 virgins out there? Right? Because there's a sacred thing within your body that you don't give up to most people. You're a clean person. You're pure. You're not corrupted. You're not damaged. You're not damaged good. You don't have excess baggage. People don't want that in their life. So I just want to make it clear that it's not a bad thing to save yourself. It's don't shame yourself because you're a virgin. Virginity is not a bad thing. Don't be corrupted by people's perspective, how the world look at you because you decide to save yourself. Don't be influenced by people, by the media, by TV, saying that you don't practice intercourse in a certain age. This kind of label will be put on you. Put all kind of label on me. I don't care. You can put all labels. They're just labels. They're not physicals. Alright? Physical when you catch something that you don't want. That's physical. Syphilis, right? You don't want that. You want to get somebody pregnant that you're not even ready for yet? Now you have to put your lives on pause. Right? I'm not saying having a baby is a bad thing. But you wanna think clearly, thoroughly before you decide to bring a child into this world. Is this kind of society we live in? That's why the child sacrifice rate are so high right now. Right? People are having all these promiscuous things. There wouldn't be a Planned Parenthood if people would practice abstinence, if people would save themselves, right? There wouldn't be need for contraceptive, all this stuff, if people would save themselves. This is why the Bible stressed this thing out. Because you define the Lord order, the God's order. You define God's order. Right? If you wouldn't follow God's order, you wouldn't be in this situation at all. Right? You don't need to have sex all the time. You don't need sex. Think about it. You just don't need sex. Period. It's just another distraction from you achieving your greatness, right? It's okay to be a virgin. It's okay to save your virginity for somebody special. On that note, guys, let me know you agree. You entitled your opinion. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.